because that would be like if they never played competitive Dota before and they tried their hands at the open qualifiers and then they were doing really well and they were doing so well that they actually made it to the main qualifiers and then they did really well in the main qualifiers and they made it through everything. Actually, no, they would have to go through the wild card.
How much freaking caffeine did you have, Sheever? So we're in the draft and we're going to go really quickly into the draft. Let's go. You're not going to do the whole cast like that, Sheever?
I can do the whole cast like that, that's fine too. We have Turtle Masters playing from the Dire side and they're going to play up against ScaryFaceZ from the Radiant side. And ScaryFaceZ already picked up the Dragonite and the Crystal Maiden. I really like that pick.
Yeah, you just like it because of Crystal Maiden, let's be honest.
This is very true. Ogre Magi and Keeper Line and Rubik though, that's really cool as well. That means that Coddle is probably going to be a core or Ogre Magi core. We have seen that
but if you
before
look at ScaryFace's draft, they can push really quickly and it's kind of scary because I guess Turtle Masters have Keeper Light, which is pretty good at base defense, and then they have Rubik with the Fade Bolt.
Did you see AUI Coddle out Light, by the way?
Yeah,
that was really strong. He had like
12 minutes, 11, 10?
12. Aghanim Scepter. Jesus, it's really warm with these lights here.
Alright, so they've gone Ogre McGee and Keeper Light opening, and then ScaryFace's first pick, Dragonite. And we've been seeing that actually a lot. Like team's first pick in Dragonite.
Yes.
It's
Now, actually, have to mention that Gyrocopter made it through the first picks and first bans on Scratch. He got banned on the second ban phase, fair enough, but I just want to take a note. So it's not always first ban material, guys. But we do have a Brood, who we did see being banned out a lot in the games today. Not because she is OP or anything like that, it's more that it is really annoying to play against. But I find it interesting to see a Brood picked into a Keeper of the Light.
Honestly, Keeper of the Light is pretty terrible against Brood in the early levels.
In the early levels,
yeah,
but
yeah.
later on it's like...
Yeah, but the problem is if Brood gets off to a good start, Keeper Light can actually not show his face in lane at all, or there's just going to be spiders taking him down the whole time.
But they can still also pick a decent laner against Brood.
Like Legion Commander.
Like Legion Commander.
Beautiful.
So pretty.
Yeah, this is kind of... I still worry though, because the Brood Mother will get a lot early game. Like Ogre doesn't do much. Is this Ogre mid, or is it Keeper mid?
Now, that is a good question, and we have seen Ogre Magi mid before. It has been played by EG in the past, the previous patch.
Yeah.
Obviously.
That was Fear, wasn't it?
That was Fear playing Ogre Magi mid. We have seen Ogre Magi's being played on the off lane as well. Now, in the past, and I'm talking about at least a year ago, we have also seen Rubik mids.
That's longer than a year ago, isn't it? That was TI3.
Was it?
Yeah, that's like...
Okay, it was 2 years ago. I'm getting old. My memories, they blend together.
Time flies when you're having fun, Sheever.
Time flies when you're playing Dota all day.
Okay, so Pablo. Okay, so EGM is playing support. Keeper Light. Not William. Is that Blitz?
No, Blitz is
Nature's Prophet. So he's Nature's Prophet mid. Okay.
Yeah.
This is
Blitz is the one that's in the middle. And it's not the middle of this. It's the middle of the people.
the middle of the people. What does that even mean?
You know when you press, you see the lineup, like the middle, like purple is always the middle. Nature's Prophet, the middle.
okay.
He's the middle
He's
hero.
teal.
No, teal is Dark Dragonite.
Oh, so he is. He's aqua. I don't know what that color is. Hold on.
That would be called light blue.
Sky blue. I don't know.
Light blue, dark green, pink.
I really like the Nature's Prophet mid, especially against...
Different kind of green. Brown.
Because they have such kill potential.
Light green.
If they rotate their supports. Are you still talking about colors?
No.
Do you want to name all the colors for us, Sheever?
No, can you tell me what color Pablo is?
Pablo? Cream? Like creamy brown? I don't know.
Wait, I said Pablo, okay?
Yeah, the Rubik.
Yes.
Isn't it like... I don't know. I'm not a fashion designer. I don't know my colors.
Creamy brown.
It's creamy brown.
It's light green.
Oh, maybe I'm colorblind.
I...
No, that's not green.
Yes,
it's definitely a cream. I don't know.
No. You've got dark green, you've got your dirty light green.
I'm not even going to argue with
What
you.
color does moss have in the forest, Shane?
Green?
Yeah. I would more like say that's like moss green.
Yay.
Or like
let's see.
no, you know if you have bad grass
If you have bad grass.
on the lawn
Okay, go on.
and the sun is like out and it's shining and it's getting like a dirty kind of brown green.
Is that almost brown.
No, it's mostly green.
Alright. Give us who's on the dire.
Okay, dire side. We've got not William, who is Smuggelig, and he's playing the
Is
Ogre
it
Magi.
Smuggelig?
Because everybody else is not Smuggelig. So this is Smuggelig, which is a Swedish Swedish player that used to play professional with a lot of different Swedish teams. And when I say used to be, then I mean actually Dota 1 mostly.
No, he played in Dota 2 a good bit.
He played in Dota 2 as well, but he had more impact on Dota 1, I believe.
Yeah, he played with MYM in Dota 2.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. Then he never really
got off the ground in Dota 2.
No, not really.
He's going to be supported by Pablo, which is another Swedish player, I believe. Pablo will be playing the Rubik, and both, I want to point out, both purchased the Mango. Then we've got ourselves the Keeper of the Light, or Cuddle of the Light, as people like to call him. It's going to be, of course, EGM. And I'm going to assume that he is just going to try to get as much farm as possible. But it looks like we're going to have an aggressive tri-lane with these three there. And I'm not sure who's going to be taking up the farm, but I'm thinking it's almost going to be Ogre Magi.
Yeah, it is. You can look at the items.
Oh, Dragon Tail coming out on Nikwa right here. And there's 4 people here. The Sprout, though, is it enough to block them? It might be. It is. These are enough to make them walk around.
Then on ScaryFaceZ, we
Wait,
have
I wasn't done.
Oh, sorry. Who did you miss?
Legion Commander is played by Nikwa,
my
and he'll
boy
be
Nikwa.
rotating to the top lane. And he was attempting, I think, to go up against maybe the Brood.
I actually thought
won't
Era
be.
had the best hair in Dota until I met Nikwa. His hair is hilariously cool. It just kind of does its own thing. We tried to style his hair, it just doesn't work.
it does do its own thing.
Yeah, has its own mind.
And our mid hero is the Nature's Prophet on the dire side, and is going to be played by Blitz. And then we rotate to the bottom lane, where the Brood Mother is going to be taking residence. And do they actually? They don't even have the texture. Actually, now they do. Yeah.
They do, yeah.
Great.
Now this is actually a pretty decent, like.
Now you can introduce the Radiant, by the way.
Okay, can I? Thank you, Sheever.
You're welcome.
Starting on the left with Abaddon,
Yes.
we have Shadow on his Abaddon. We saw him in the Chen where he pretty much dominated. Let's see if he can have a similar impact on his Abaddon. We got Twista. Is that it? Quitista.
Quista.
On Pugna.
Oh, yeah.
Then the middle lane. Oh,
Did you forget
no,
Crystal Maiden?
I forgot Crystal Maiden. Eknart, who played Rubik in the previous game. Very, very strong. He was like...
What? I can turn off the in-game microphone. Why?
Why? Okay, it's not working, so we're just turning it off. Then in the middle lane, we have State 21 on his Dragon Knight. And in the bottom, we have Ramsey 666 on the Brood Mother.
So who do you think is favoring lanes here? Because both of them have aggressive tri-lanes, obviously.
Mm.
But both Brood and Legion are very difficult to kill. We did have Cuddle rotating towards top lane, though. So EGM is now there. But who do you favor here in terms of laning stage? I mean, also a Dragonite versus Nature's Prophet.
Honestly, I prefer the Brood Mother. If I was to pick which offlaner to be, I'd pick Brood Mother just because of he's Radiant safe lane. I think it's just better to play as Radiant safe lane than it is as Dire. It's just there's less angles for people to go on you. Also, he has the invis and the high movement speed, which also helps. Though the Dire offensive tri-lane doesn't seem to have as much kill potential as Turtles one, because they have, you know, the lift. They have, well, they're in dual lanes now. They've kind of switched.
Yeah,
it
they
up.
switched around.
Yeah. Now, this is going to be hard. If Broodmother gets a few levels and starts getting lots of spiderlings, Pablo is going to have a rough time bottom. A very rough time.
You know what my main reason for asking that was, by the way?
Go on.
Like, we don't have weapons here, so there's no dedicated observer.
Is your hand sore from moving?
No, definitely not. It's more that it's, I really don't want to miss First Blood, and this game...
So you were just trying to concentrate while I was talking?
Yeah, and I don't know where it's going to be, so
okay,
I'm looking for you to find out where is the First
mid,
Blood going to be.
It's probably not going to happen mid, because Dragonite has a Quelling Blade, and Blitz is Nature's Prophet.
Okay, yes.
So it's either going to, it's probably going to happen top.
But then in favor of who?
It could go either way. I think the only way that the Radiant dies is if they overcommit. Because they do have Abaddon, heal, and shield, which pretty much guarantees a hero living. Even though yeah, it'll probably happen. I think ScaryFaceZ have the best chance of getting level 1 kills. Or kills early game even.
Maybe we have to wait for a rotation. But then again, it's so obvious when a hero goes to rotate from bottom lane because they're sticking together the whole time.
Now
and to be honest, if they leave one, the other one will die.
Now that I've said that though, it's probably going to go the other way. Like mid's going to die or something. Because that's what happens to Webpass. You know, he's like, okay, in this lane, no one should really die. And then all of a sudden...
And then they die.
And then they die.
Lane. I really like the laning from both teams, actually. They really thought this through. They tried to throw the enemies off guard. I mean, obviously, Turtle was hoping that ScaryFaceZ would face
Oh,
their
bottom
aggressive
lane.
tri lane. Oh, that's gonna be Broodmother. That's gonna be your first blood right there, and it is Smuggling or not William, who is getting that Ogre Magi.
Yeah,
Kill.
Brood just committed a bit
Extra
much.
gold.
Got in range of the sentry ward, and then it was a high amount of damage. It's kind of crazy. But I still think Brood in this lane, when
Should've been
he
fine?
gets, he should have been fine. Yeah, when he gets a few more levels, level 5, a lot of spiderlings, high nuke potential.
So misplay, or maybe not aware that there was another sentry.
Yeah, it was probably that. He didn't.
Because they only had one at the start.
The creep aggro wasn't really in his favor.
Not me either.
Okay, but if I look at ScaryFace's draft, I like. There's going to be a period in this game, maybe 10-15 minutes in, when they have a mechanism, arcane boots, and they can just push and never stop.
Oh, top lane having a bit of a dive there. Legion, whoa, those blasts. They are really pretty painful. And also with Coil coming out, that is almost enough to take Nikwa down, but he did have overwhelming odds on, so could have gotten away from there.
I think we have to watch out for the teleport from Blitz, though. That's going to be when he starts to rotate around the map.
But
Oh.
how did he?
Okay,
He
Blue-
just sent spiderlings up.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. It's pretty difficult in this lane.
I kind of missed the kill, but then I didn't. I did
And then
miss that kill though. Keeper of the Light ends up going down. I mean, he was still alone, and they just
you
prophetized
missed
mid
the
lane
one.
as well. Come on, people, stop dying, making me miss kills.
Push Sheever.
Oh.
And this is the time you don't
over
really want to
Manchester,
die because
okay.
now Dragon Knight gets a lot of damage on that mid
Oh,
tower.
we
with the
instantly
ulti.
have a rotation though. We have got Nikwa rotating bottom. He didn't die, but he did go back to base to heal up to full. We also have the Keeper of Light teleporting in, and mind you, Nature's Prophet can teleport in whenever he wants to. His teleport is level 3, he's maxed that, or at least he is maxing that.
I think these
and
are the
he's
lanes
aware.
they wanted initially. The Cottle keeps giving mana to Legion, then he overwhelming odds all the spiders, and they have complete control over
Yeah.
the Broodmother.
Yeah, they sent the Rubik mid for now, and Nature's Prophet did go back to middle lane, and Ogre Magi is going back to base to heal and teleports now towards the top lane to be there and get his farm. He has his treads already, so he definitely got something off that bottom lane. Still though, I would still not consider him safe on that top lane. For the moment he might be safe, because Abaddon is not there yet, but when Abaddon
Yeah.
comes back,
I think CM is the one you have to really worry about though, because she has so much damage at this stage of the game. As you know, Sheever. Like,
yep, highest spell damage at
Yeah.
level 2, if spec'd obviously in Q and W.
it's
Frostbite and
kind of
Nova.
insanity.
Lost.
But they still need to make a play for Blitz to rotate. Like maybe when Nikwa gets level 6, they can use the Jewel and the.
Oh,
reload.
they lift Pugna up here. Do they have enough damage? I think that the Ogre thinks they have enough damage, but I'm not sure. He's gonna run back. Pablo is level 4. That ward is still up as well. This ward is gigantic, by the way.
Okay, so Blitz rotated, and let's see if they can get anything off it. It's going to be difficult with Abaddon having.
He has his proc though. He misses it. He doesn't get it up on someone. So blast coming out as well.
Oh,
Takes off the
so-
salve. In comes an ignite though, but it's only up on the Abaddon. He will end up getting dropped. Level 6 now up on the Ogre as well. He has still got that mango. Keep an eye on that mango. If he eats it, might be able to get something, but I am not sure where he's
Oh.
thinking he's going. But he wasn't going somewhere pretty. He was going to hell or heaven. Maybe he was a good boy.
What?
Don't know that.
Ogre? Of course he was good.
He
We-
just killed someone, Shane.
Yeah, but they're evil, apparently. They're on the enemy team.
They're on the dire side. Ogre is the evil side, and Radiant is the
Isn't
good
Dota
side.
like meant to be everyone's nice, and they just don't get on for some reason? That's not it. Like there's no evil and good side.
Well, why is then one dark and one light?
It's just the terrain in that land. It's unfortunate.
Well, rotations mid. We did have Blitz teleporting back towards that mid lane. He is seemingly looking for a sprout. We can't find anything. We also have Cuddle teleporting in. So far we had a few skirmishes, a couple of pickups on solo lanes, mostly in favor of ScaryFaceZ. But also Turtle was able to get some kills. Who do you favor right now? Oh, wait a second. Duel coming out up on the Broodmother. And I think Nikwa might be able to get a kill here. Needs one more hit. But the invisibility ticks in. And Nikwa is not getting anything.
The Blitz's ulti was on cooldown at the time. That would have been a nice kill to pick off.
There
Maybe
would
some
have been.
miscommunication. Like if you had waited, 15 seconds, he would have easily got that kill.
He could have teleported in.
Yeah. I still favor ScaryFace's draft.
Okay.
Because at this stage of the game, they're going to be monsters. Like they have the CM aura to continue their push. They've Dragon Knight, the Broodmother. Anytime they push as 4, the Broodmother is always going to be pushing as well. it all depends on if Turtle can get the Nature's Prophet TPs and like create enough chaos so they can't group up as 5, basically is the plan. Or maybe completely shut down Broodmother is the other option.
Do you feel like Turtle switching lanes to where they wanted to have them is actually a good thing? Because now everybody suffered.
It's still better to shut down Brood. Because if they left Ogre and Rubik bottom, they would have got destroyed. Like, that wouldn't have been pretty at all. Like.
Well, Dragon Knight has got his level 9. Already got 2 kills.
Yeah. He's
Sitting on 1600 gold. Not pretty. Ogre Magi in the meantime top lane is taking a load of harass and might actually go down. Oh! Did not end up going down.
Nice lift.
Nice stick charges. Oh god. That ward.
It's still very difficult to stop their push. Like
I really mean, like, these 2 wards, the difference in size is insane.
The 2 wards? Yeah. He's compensating. Where's his BZZ set? Like?
Yeah, sad.
Well, the last time we saw Turtle play Nature's Prophet, they were so behind on kills, but they just like split pushed to victory.
Yeah, what's in a name? Because the team that they have is pretty good at wave clear. Yeah. So they can actually turtle pretty nicely. In the meantime, Dragon Knight gets lifted up. He did take down the tower, but I'm not sure if that's worth giving up the life of your main, or one of your main cores. At this point, I would actually say the main core.
In fairness though, Turtle rotated 4 people to middle for that.
If they get the tower off the back of this though, that's definitely worth it.
I think the Legion Commander pick was amazing though, because it allows, like, very few heroes can go 1v1, like there's Axe tied under, and apart from that, there's pretty much...
Frostbite coming out, that's gonna be a kill right there. Nice shield coming out, save the Crystal Maiden.
Oh, the mechanism is nearly up on Quista. Is he Swedish?
No, I believe it's a CIS team.
Maybe
it's not that hard to pronounce. Quista.
I know, but I'm putting more of a Swedish kind of flair on
Quista, but he's not Swedish. Quista. Say it, Shane.
Quista.
What do you try to do? There's no H there. There's no G there. Quista.
It's fine. We got it.
Great.
Okay, so it's all about if Turtle can stop, you know, not lose too much when they get the mechanism up on, because they're gonna have so many mana boots. Well, they have 1. I wonder will CM get Tranquils as well.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, it just helps her sustain. They have the mana from the aura. They have mana boots on Quista and Guardian Greaves at some point then as well. It's pretty decent. Oh, Nikwa has got a couple of spiders chasing him down as well, and he can't get rid of them anymore. Does he really want to try and do this? He wants to look for the duel, but he can't. He's already dead, and Crystal Maiden survives. In the meantime, Pablo, he is boxed in. He is going to try to run away, but he can't.
He can't!
He is invisible!
Oh no, look at the CM ulti, Sheever!
I did not see the CM ulti, I was looking at Pablo.
Oh god, so Blitz TP'd right in on top of CM. He instantly frostbit and then just popped freezing field and he just got destroyed. Like,
Pablo is finding out that he can only be invisible in his own web and not in other people's webs. And he is now not sure how he's going to get back to base. So his teleport is off on in 10 seconds, so he can teleport back.
This is their last tier 1 gone.
Yep.
On the side of Turtle, and like none of their towers have taken really any damage.
And it's a really difficult team to lose towers against as well. I mean, you're losing so much map control, but more than that, you give them the momentum to push even more. Oh, in comes the teleporter here on top lane. Looks like Smogulik will be able to make it out alive. The Dragon, though, getting healed up, looking for Blitz right now. Illuminate does not clip the 2 heroes over there. Blitz has got his Midas off cooldown. Can maybe still use it? No, there's nothing around. He is dead. No Midas. No nothing. No gold.
Oh, that's a good kill. Nice. Okay, they got the return kill, but the power of this Abaddon early game when Blitz TP's in, like Dragon Knight was on 30% life, but all of a sudden Abaddon shield, Abaddon heal, and the fight completely changes.
Ogre Magi is teleported home, so I mean they already lost the tower. They shouldn't be feeling the need to fight here on the top lane.
Alright, so Nikwa's closing in on that Blink Dagger bottom. Oh,
and Spider is closing in on Nikwa. That's what it looks like. With the double damage rune as well, he might be able to get a kill over there if he continues chasing it. Not gonna try. He's just gonna continue farming and forces Nikwa out of the lane. In the meantime, on the top lane, looks like Turtle still wants to make something happen.
And look at Pablo.
He is really having fun with that steal.
Yeah, it's actually so funny looking. Look how fast he is, 522. Oh my god, just even looking at Rubik with that movement speed.
Oh, they place a sentry though. They're not gonna be letting that guy live.
No fun here,
No,
please.
even the freezing field is used for that.
Early game it only has a 90-second cooldown, and like there's very few cases where you actually get to use it, so blowing it on a solo kill like is fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
it looks like ScaryFaceZ. I mean, they've won the lanes. I mean, according to their plan, anyways. What's the at what time do you think Team Turtle should be able to make some form of comeback before it's too late?
Well, the problem is the ScaryFaceZ have a really strong core. Like they have Dragonite, they have a mech, they have mana boots, so they can push as 4 and push into Turtle no problem. Like Turtle they have Rubik, who doesn't really do much at this stage of the game. You know, he needs backup. That's why they picked Ogre, I'm pretty sure, so they could like frontline and fight them early.
Yeah.
But this is the time when if they get a few duels with this Blink, if they can focus down Pugna before he can get his mechanism off. Like this is the go time here. They're gonna
they are gonna go.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
In comes the duel, and looks like he is able to win that one, but he has to back out again straight afterwards. Mana Leak still up on the bat, and that helps a little bit. Looks like Nick was ready to get back in. Invisible Dragon making his escape, and a ban just standing there. He still has his ultimate as well, and Nikwa will be going down to him. In comes Blitz, able to pick off the Crystal Maiden, but the Dragon Knight on his back. Still able to make it out. Another Sprout coming out. Loads of Sprouts. There is every time again, though, that Quelling Blade. Lift now coming out as well. There is no ultimate anymore for Ban, so he runs away. Dragon Knight also. Oh, not gonna go away. Still goes back in to Blitz. So should be able to get that kill. Now he's trying to run and able to go invisible again. It's 2 for 2.
But look at bottom lane, Sheever.
But look at bottom lane. The Brood up on the tier 3 tower. And mostly, I mean,
he's so farmed. He has Orchid, Midas, and fucking Soul Ring.
And 2 cores dead on Turtle and 2 supports dead on ScaryFaceZ on the top 5. So it's losses all around, to be honest. Lost the fight on top, lost the racks. I mean, what went wrong in that fight? Well, like it wasn't like it was a surprise for Team Turtle. What went wrong? Because
well, what went right was they killed Pugna before he got mechanism off.
Yeah.
And that allowed them to. And the problem is Abaddon. Abaddon in this stage of the game, the shield and the heal just does so much in fight. And he got like 4 or 5 heals and shields off.
Yeah.
It makes the fight so much more.
But how are you
difficult.
gonna focus a ban?
The problem is when you can't let Brood. I think you have to pick Brood off before you even take a team fight. Otherwise, they'll just lose racks.
Can you get a? No, you can't.
You can what?
You can't break off the ulti.
Which ulti?
Yeah, ban ulti.
No. And I'm not sure how. I'm not sure how duel interacts with. Like, I know if you're dueling someone, the ulti pops, but I'm not sure if you can actually pop duel with the new change. I haven't played much Legion.
Oh, net worth not looking great for Team Turtle, but looking all the way better for ScaryFaceZ, as they do look very scary. Had to say that at least sometime during this cast. Dragon Knight coming out up on the Keeper of the Light, invisible. Dragon Tail's already used. Looking to chase him back. In the meantime, Freezing Field coming out again. Does get stopped and stolen by Rubik. Illuminate still going through. Rubik drops. Nikwa looks to be dropping as well. Nature's Prophet canceled his teleport in, thinking, screw it, I'm not going to help you guys. They did kill off the Pugna, but they lost 2
Really nice steal from Pablo, but it wasn't enough, really.
It was enough to maybe slow them down a bit in terms of trying to get more than just a Rubik.
Look at bottom again, Sheever. They're taking the tier 3 tower, and while this is happening, they're taking the tier 2 tower mid. Oh man.
And they're taking Nature's Prophet as well.
Oh god.
Yep. That just happened. Ramses is a very fat spider. He's highest up on net worth, and it's actually he's almost 4k net worth, which is insane. At 17 minutes
they're
in.
Trying to get another pick. They're going for bottom racks.
Yep.
The name of the game is honestly like early push and sustain. Like they have the mana boots, they have the CM aura, they have Urn on CM. Like it's and they have Abaddon, so it's very difficult in these like long drawn out team fights to actually fight them, and even when they push, it's very difficult to stop them. Even with say Keeper of the Light, it doesn't do enough.
Now I have to point out that in previous game, Team Turtle also had at some point a setback where it didn't look great for them.
True.
And something that we see a lot with younger teams is that when that happens, they kind of go on tilt. I don't think that's going to be the case for Team Turtle, so they'll keep their composure.
Nah, Blitz is a very calm guy.
Yeah.
Like he'll be able to snap it out of them. But the Necro book coming up on El Pugna here, that's going to make it even more difficult for Turtle. Sure, they have the Coddle, but is it enough?
What do they need to do? Do they just need to wait for ScaryFaceZ to push in, and then try to take a fight like that, or like they're doing now, just smoke and find a pick off?
They have to use the blink dagger and find the pick off like they did top on the Pugna.
Yeah.
But it has to be on the Broodmother, because she's gonna just like she knows it's coming though. Look at the positioning from Ramses, very nice.
There are 2 sentry wards up on the Rubik. Coddle is gonna bait it out.
Look, it's just a coddle.
But there's a lot of people missing from the map on the side of Turtle, so that's kind of obvious. And while this is happening, by the way, there's 3 people from ScaryFaceZ rotating in. Blitz is still smoked up. They're thinking this is Ogre Magi by himself. It is not, but it's still gonna be outnumbered all around. Blitz is gonna get dropped. Ogre Magi able to take to teleport out.
TP? Oh, no.
I said that he was gonna get. Yeah, I was gonna say it would be a miracle if he was able to get out. In the meantime, bottom lane doesn't get anything done. Doesn't even see the Broodmother, and Broodmother is just waiting for the creeper to push into her tower to continue her farming spree.
Yeah, that was quite unlucky. I'm not sure what Blitz was doing. He was trying to bait off maybe a solo, like, I don't know.
Maybe a pick-off where less people than,
exactly.
4.
Yes. But no, Dragonite ulti up. You still have Mech, you have Necro 1, you still have Abaddon full mana, full HP, you have a Glimmer Cape on your Crystal Maiden. It's go time. And then look at bottom lane. Like, which lane do you choose to save?
I would say top.
Oh, nice entry ward, at least from Turtle. They're stopping the... Oh, yeah,
careful there. There's a lot of bursts coming out from that Broodmother though, or a lot of damage rather. So they have to be careful who they send bottom, because even I think at this point Nikwa by himself will have issues getting away from the Brood once he decides, it's time to run.
How to use the Legion Commander, press the attack, is very important as well. Like if they get a nice press the attack on, Rubik or someone who's Orchided, it could completely change the team fight.
Yeah.
So, but this game is ScaryFaceZ to lose. Like they're going Roshan, they're going to secure this, and then it's high ground time. And at this stage, Turtle need to start split pushing and pushing out them lanes to at least create some amount of pressure. But where's Blitz? He's cliff jungling.
Yeah. This this is a solo mid. Nature's Prophet.
Oh, the career Blitz! Oh, yes!
Gets it.
That's a win. That's a win. Worth. Courier for Roshan. Beautiful.
I mean, it's great that he gets a courier, don't get me wrong. I guess it's, the little things that they have to be happy about right now. I mean...
Well, at this stage of the game, one item could change it. Like, they have Aghanims up on Ogre, which is a crazy amount of burst damage.
Pablo run.
It really is. So if they can get... if they can blow up maybe Dragon Knight, who doesn't have his... Oh god, okay, I just said it too early. He might finish BKB. So that makes life a little bit even more difficult. Okay, so maybe if they blow up CM or Pugna, well, CM has a Glimmer... I'm trying here, Sheever.
Well, I'm thinking, right? Because Turtle has got an Aghanims up on the Ogre Magi, which is great. They've got the Coddle, which is still very good in high ground defense, and he's got a Mechanism as well. They got, of course, Legion Commander, who is not that farmed, but she will get there at some point, and she can abuse the fact that she can actually go out to farm because she has a bit of a self-escape with press the attack.
Yeah, but the problem is if Brood goes on her with the Orchid, she can't press the attack.
True. But I was looking at positive sides, Shane. Positives. Shane, it is Blitz is back to Cliff Jungle. And his Midas is off cooldown.
TP mid Blitz, get the tower.
He might.
Yeah.
He is gonna. But he also should be thinking about teleporting top because that's gonna be
okay, so he's gone for Necrobook as well. Okay.
Yeah, nice blinding light coming out there from EGM, and at the moment, I mean, for ScaryFaceZ, they could just wait. They don't need to wait. The stuns come out, but where's the damage? Need more damage. It is not going to be enough damage, and Nico is the one that has to run. So Dragon can just stand there, turns on his BKB, Dragon Tail up on the Ogre Magi, freezing field, forces everybody of Team Turtle back. Coddle so far the only one that dies. Crystal Maiden is getting a couple of multicasts in the face though, and another Dragon Tail comes out on the Ogre Magi, and he will drop. That's their main core down.
Yeah.
Second highest net worth on the map for Team Turtle, that is, and wasn't able to put up a really big fight. Had to get lucky for that one, and they are going to be trying to take out these racks, of course, because why not? And Broodmother, in the meantime, the range racks are already down, looking for the melee racks soon. And Team Turtle, they can't do anything until that Ogre Magi is back.
I don't know what they can do when Ogre Magi is back as well. Like, okay, now is probably the best time if ever because they don't really have that much mana. But it's still tough times. I think he was trying to steal shield, but ended up not getting it. He's a dragon with a mist core. Yeah. This game kind of like honestly the Broodmother pick was very good.
Yeah.
They realized the weakness in the 3 cores that they picked at the start. They picked Ogre, they picked Keeper of the Light, and they picked Rubik.
Do you think it's just also showing way too much of your game plan if you pick your Ogre, Rubik, and Cuddle at the first 3 heroes? Like actually, straight up saying like we're gonna have an unorthodox core here.
Yeah. I don't think it's too much. It's just Broodmother is one of the like probably the best hero at countering supports like that. Like, and even cores like Ogre. Sure, he died early, but after he got a few more levels, he just became the lord of spiders. And there was nothing they could do about it, really. Okay, so Blitz is going for the TP behind the tower.
A lot of drawings on the tier 1 tower here. They really wanted to get some extra gold. I mean, at this point, they really needed
every little help.
Every little bit helps.
Okay, so they get a Necro 3 up on Blitz. Then they can at least see the spider, and then they can get the blink jewel, and they have a lot of burst damage.
Nope, it's done. It's over. It's GG. They're not even gonna go for it anymore.
I was trying my best.
The adventure has come to an end for Turtle Masters rather, but ScaryFaceZ, their adventure continues because they will make it to the semi-finals of the qualifiers of the international qualifiers.
Cool.
And that is it's a pretty big damn deal because now they're in the best of 3s.
Yeah.
Now, ScaryFaceZ is, of course, a known team. I can say that, yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I think for them it's a relief that they're in the best of 3s.
What, like they went into this expecting to be in the best of 3s?
Yeah, because they feel, because they can actually, like, you don't know who you're gonna face, right? And it could be a team that maybe somehow cheesed their way through, and best of 1s, you never know what to expect. I think best of 3s, it gives you just that extra bit of breathing room, which is really important.
Yeah, it was all that Broodmother pick, I think, and Pugna as well. When you have so much push and sustain, I don't know, it's pretty hard to deal with that. Like when you get the mech and the arcane boots, there was one fight top where they nearly won it because they killed Pugna before he used anything.
Yeah.
But while that was happening, they still had Broodmother bottom.
And they still lost 2 of their cores,
yeah,
and they only got like the Pugna and the CM and the Baden, and then that's just 2 supports and a core.
It was a bit of a bollocking.
Yeah. Very sad to see them go, obviously. Like I said before, we were slightly biased perhaps, but ScaryFaceZ is definitely a team that also deserves to go through, and they played really well.
I want Eknart on his CM played really well. He only died once.
Like CM in professional Dota, please, thanks.
Yeah, you're always begging for the CM, like. Love
and
that
Venomancer.
We don't really see Venomancer at all.
No, we saw Venomancer picked a couple of times by Alliance as a core.
Oh, well, it's not the way you play it though.
No, but still, I mean, it's a Venomancer.
So next, let's see. Let's check the brackets.
Let's check the brackets. I can't check the brackets. I'll just stare into the camera.
Just staring. Okay, it's
you can't stare, Shane, because you have to check the brackets. Oh, it's loading. Okay.
It's not loading.
It's not loading. There's too many people trying to refresh the page.
I'm pretty sure internet's dead.
Oh, that's not great.
Or something.
Or something.
What does that mean?
That means that the Dota server is not there. Doesn't have anything to do with...
Well, we've no brackets.
We will cast the semi-finals and the finals as well. And those will happen very soon. And until that happens, we're going to give you a break. And give us a break as well. Give you a break from us and us a break from just commercials. Yay.